an A310?
No, it's the yellow awful substitute thing, but I can actually see you out the window. There he is. That's a TCAS alert if I've ever seen one. Hello everybody, welcome to Chaz Draycott Media and welcome to another episode of Microsoft Flight Simulator. We're on the ground here at my beloved Manchester. I have finally fixed it. So, very quick explanation. It turns out it was an issue with GSX, basically. When we last got GSX, when I flew with my friend Jack Stiles, and we did the shared cockpit thing, basically GSX messes slightly with the terrain a little bit at certain airports to make sure that the ground vehicles and all the paths and things for all of the little bits that they animate all sort of run properly along the ground and that it looks right. Basically it messed with the taxiways and so on for some reason at Manchester, but I've fixed it ever since, so we're here. We're also here with Jack again. Jack is in Discord with us again today, and we're going to be doing a bit of a convoy flight down to Zurich as Swiss 39er India I am today. What did you say your call sign is, Jack? Also, hello, by the way.
Hello, I'm Swiss 3 Tango X-Ray. I'm now filing my flight plan.
3 Tango X-Ray. I just hit myself in the face with the checklist.
Well done.
We are flying on VATSIM today. It's going to be pretty busy by the look of it on VATSIM as well. Manchester to Zurich. We're here on stand 28 at this present moment. We'll jump inside the cockpit. We're Hotel Bravo Juliet Delta Alpha, I think, is the aircraft. And yeah, really excited for this today. I'm actually using a checklist as well. I've got a checklist for the fly-by-wire Airbus A320neo, so we're going to be going off that as we can. First things first, though, we've got to show you the flight. There's this awful arrival which we're going to work on as we go, but this is where we're going today. Manchester, all the way across to Zurich. What else were we going to discuss, Jack? We were going to bring something else up, weren't we? I can't remember for the life of me, to be honest with you.
I'm sure we'll remember in about 3 years.
Yeah, probably. As soon as we finish recording the video, we'll remember. But what I'm going to do is I've filed my flight plan, so we're going to get on to... what's it called? VPilot and VATSIM itself. So Swiss 39er India, Airbus A320neo. It's nice to be back in the A320neo again, actually. I've been flying the 737 a lot, as you've all seen before. We should have our radio frequencies coming up on the left here. We've got Manchester ground. Did you say we've got delivery, or is it just ground?
No, we've got delivery and ground.
Okay, that's 121.855, so we'll get onto that in a minute. I can hear other aircraft about. There is a Jack next to us there in the A320neo as well. I wonder what livery... oh, no way, it's giving it the exact same reg.
Yeah, because I have the exact same livery off flights.to as you.
Awesome. Who's that? There's someone making a racket over there. There's a... is that a Jet2 A321neo? It is. Parked at the wrong terminal. Fantastic. I suppose that's the thing, though. When you get nerdy about a certain airport that you know, it's easy to slate people. I'm just going to use that as a thumbnail, so you'll all have seen that by now already on the thumbnail. I don't know why I'm telling you that. It's wet and windy here at Manchester at the moment, so let's go back into the cockpit and start messing with this. So parking brake on. Jack's going to get so fed up because I'm going to read all of this out loud. Flaps and everything are retracted. Weather radar, I don't know what that is. Engine master 1 and 2 off. Engine motor normal. Thrust levers idle. Landing gear down. Wipers off. You'd know if they were on because they're mighty noisy. Batteries 1 and 2 apparently on before we put the external power on, which is quite an interesting one. Never heard that one before. External power then comes on. APU master switch. And then start the APU. Then APU bleed. Crew oxygen supply, you don't need one of them really, do you? And then the idea is nav, left, right, centre, smash in. Okay, nav and logo light, I always have it on anyway, to be fair. And then we go to strobe to auto. That's a new one on me actually, Jack, because I always imagined that strobe lights came on a bit later, but apparently you put them on auto quite early, which I found weird.
Sorry if I missed you, I was having a fight with my cupboard. Yeah, I think strobes was auto on this because I think they just turn them on when you go to flex. It'll just turn on the lights.
Having a fight with the cupboard?
Yeah, I needed to get my HOTAS out, which is right at the top behind a million other things. So
oh, right.
I've got a HOTAS and about 3 network cables out. There you
go. No smoking signs on and seatbelt signs as well. Emergency exit lights are now armed. Landing elevation, yeah, one of them. Cabin temperature fine. Fire tests, no. Fuel pumps on. We'll go left to right. It's quite early to do that, I thought. Flight directors are on. What I will do actually is get GSX to give us a jetway, please. There it is. We also need to turn the iPads on, get rid of the very cute Swiss coffee cups that we've got. Jetway is jumping on, and we'll request boarding, shall we, from GSX. Get passengers on. We've also got to do the packs on the aircraft itself as well as GSX. So we'll get people boarding. And yeah, so we go to ground for clearance, do we?
Yeah, just make sure your flight plan's filed as well, because that's supposed to show me you haven't got a flight plan. To
Oh.
be fair, it's also showing me as not having a flight plan, but...
That's
Also,
interesting.
apparently I'm on the wrong call sign. No, I'm
No.
not. SWR. What the hell?
I'm on SWI.
You got the right call sign.
I thought it was SWI, Swiss.
It's SWR, Swiss.
Oh God.
You'll get moaned at by the controller because they won't be able to see your abbreviation in Euroscope.
So I'm going to edit my flight then on here. I thought it was SWI. I could have sworn it was.
Nice.
I remember seeing SWR on Tower Simulator 3 before, but right, I've got it on here. I will pre-file it on the network now. Bear with me.
I gotta go get my clearance if you want to tune into ground.
Yes. What is it? 121.855. Boarding completed apparently, but that's according to the aircraft. 121.855. I'm on frequency now. Should be anyway. Just make sure. Yes, we are. Cool. Also going to check the departure. There's Sambo 1 Romeo. I need to unload that. Yeah, it still says Sambo 1 Yankee.
Myself, your captain, the first officer, and cabin crew. I'd like to
I'll see what they give me.
We're just wrapping up some paperwork.
Because whatever I get, you'll probably get the same. So we're both going to the same place.
Yeah.
33 Alpha, taxi on the Mike 1, runway 3 right. It is Foxtrot, and Juliet.
23 right.
Did you hear anything on frequency?
I do. Yes. Yeah, I've got frequency.
As in, did you hear me talking?
I just did an external shot, so probably not.
This is weird. Apparently my avionics aren't powered, so the radios aren't working.
Do you ever just have a normal flight or a normal day?
No, everything.
You never do you?
That's why I've got into controlling, because at least when it works normally, even though I usually end up breaking Euroscope.
Here he goes.
External power on.
I'm still boarding, to be fair. I might just get my clearance while you do that if you want.
Yeah, that's fine.
See what they say. Manchester ground, good evening. This is Swiss 39 at India, stand 28, Airbus A320 Neo, looking to pick up clearance to Zurich, please.
Swiss 3 Tango X-ray, Manchester ground, good evening. Please to Zurich on the Samba 1 runway departure. Runway 23 right, squawk 3522, information of Romeo, QH1008. Good.
Samba 1 Romeo departure on runway 23 right, squawk 3522, information Romeo for Swiss 39 at India.
Swiss 39...
India. Did it?
Just say call sign again?
Swiss 39 at India.
Is it Swiss 3 Tango X-ray, sorry?
Swiss 39 at India. Tango X-ray is a friend of mine who we're going to be flying in convoy with.
You haven't got a flight plan.
I've just had it confirmed by him that I've not got a flight plan. I do apologise. Just give me 2 seconds. I'll make sure that's filed for you.
No worries, that just completely threw me, but yeah. If you refile, call sign Sierra Whiskey Romeo, not Sierra Whiskey.
Yes, yeah, I apologise. Yeah, I realised I need to reconnect with that. My apologies.
No, thanks.
What? Oh, did you change the...
Yeah, I didn't reconnect to VPilot with the updated call sign. I'll try and reconnect to him. Have I still got the frequency in? Yes, I do. Manchester ground, Swiss 39 India, reconnected. Should have the correct call sign now. Still maintaining the same squawk, 3522.
Swiss 39 India, squawk will be 2062.
Was that 2062? Sorry, there was another voice there.
Ethan?
Thank you very much, Swiss 39er India. QNH, what's QNH at the moment? 1008 on information Romeo.
Right.
Okay, cool. 2062 on the squawk. Let's pop that in, shall we? It's the first time I've ever actually got a squawk first time, I think, that. Because I always get the squawks wrong. Let's close that door so we don't have to listen to the bloody passengers.
It's fine, I still haven't got any radios.
To be fair, I've not actually set the MCDU up yet, so you've got time.
I can do that in like 2 minutes, it's fine. Once I get clearance, I'll be ready to go in about 5 minutes.
Fair play. What's block fuel? 6, I think it was, when I checked last. 6. And then we go to perf. Gonna be flaps 1, flex to 1050. V speeds 129. Also need to make sure that I'm on 23 right, not 23 left. It's worth mentioning as well, everybody, that the airport we're flying to today at Zurich is actually one of the sort of handcrafted airports by Asobo, who make Microsoft Flight Simulator, and it's actually pretty good, to be fair. There was a weird sort of pixelated effect on some of the glass that we saw there, but it's actually a really good looking airport, to be fair, so you don't have to buy scenery for it, so I'm really looking forward to that. I was a bit snobby about getting scenery, but honestly, it makes such a difference when you land there, doesn't it, Jack? Just the authenticity of where you're going, you know, especially if you recognise airports you've been to before.
I mean, I'm on completely the opposite end of the scale. I won't fly to somewhere unless I have good scenery.
Yeah.
Maybe that's because, you know, I flew a lot in the FSX P3D days where the default scenery was pretty terrible.
Yeah.
Good scenery is quite important for me. The original handcrafted airports that Asobo did were not great. The later ones have been better, especially the really more recent ones we've seen in the world updates. They've been fantastic, and I mean, I saw the screenshots you sent to me. It looked pretty good. I was like, it saves me a tenner if I'm buying it from FS Dream Team, so
yeah,
we'll go with it.
I'm apparently cruising at 230 today.
Yes, because the route you've chosen has got restrictions out of Manchester where you have to go 230 across London, I think.
Right.
Oh, my radios are still grayed out.
One day, Jack, you're going to have a normal flight and things are just going to go well.
Should have just gone in the Phoenix.
You should have.
I'm just reading it now. The master switch and the avionics power must be on through SimConnect.
Do you want to quickly try and like reload in something else or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to because I can't get any radios working.
This is why the word beta scares me, everybody.
Everyone's been flying it and it's been absolutely fine.
Yeah, but this is you, Jack. You are the boy of technical issues.
Yeah, I know.
That was one of the most childish, giggly laughs I've done in ages. Jesus. I'm going to get rid of the jetway on GSX. That's going to then disappear. What did you just say? Speedbird used to fly that flight with a 146.
A 146,
oh,
yes.
What a wagon!
In 1955, they threw it with a Vickers Viscount.
Flipping heck, I'm surprised they made it. Crack on and reconnect, and then we'll be golden.
Yeah, bear with.
Yeah, all good, mate. I'm happy to.
39 India, ground.
Go ahead, Swiss 39 India.
Can you just let me know your final cruise level for me, please?
Yeah, and the flight plan currently, I've got it showing as, he says as he looks through his papers, flight level 230 at the moment, but I was kind of hoping for higher. I hadn't realised it had put me that low.
Do you want to let me know which flight level you would like?
Yeah, 350, would that be alright?
35, 37, 39, any of them.
Let's go 350 for Swiss 39 India, please.
No, it's 350 final cruise.
Thank you very much. Crack him. That's good then. He came to me for that one. 350. Bang that in there. Beautiful. Let's check where we're going to be taxiing then while Jack sorts his out. We're probably going to be going Mike 1 or Juliet 1, so I'm not going to write that down yet, but on our taxi we're going to be going Romeo, November Charlie, Echo, Delta. Bear with me, I'm going to write this down. Romeo, November Charlie, Echo, Delta, Papa, Kilo, Juliet. Probably. That's usually the sort of route you take to Manchester to 23 right.
Oh, joys.
What's happening, mate?
Phoenix isn't working. Right, I'm going to give it one more shot. It might because I'm on the Sim Update 15 beta, it might not like it.
Okay. Well, there's an Austrian literally just spawned opposite us. There's an EasyJet over there as well. I was just looking at the Brussels A320 that's just come in as well. I think it's Brussels. Anyway, it's all spotty. There's also a bright orange A320 Neo parked over there. Not quite sure what that's for.
Chaz, look to your left once I spawn in.
Oh, there's a plane. That looks like it's got bigger landing gear than a normal A320. It's substituted you for something rubbish.
It is an A310.
It's an Airbus A310. Are you doing like Legacy Swiss or like Speedbird or something?
Emirates.
Flipping it, Jack. Well, it's substituted you in for the awful yellow and grey pointy thing at the moment, I'm afraid, so I can't see
really?
it. Yeah, yeah.
Well. It's the only thing I could think I could get working because it's default. The problem is I now need to remember how to fly it.
You hurt my head, you do.
contact on type 8310 with information from Romeo QNH 1008 requesting line 17203.
Emirates 36, don't see that's a flight plan, you can restart from again, please.
Sorry, I'll just double check for you, Emirates 36.
Alright.
I don't know why, but ground, there's another voice in the background.
Emirates 36, Manchester ground, just refile, let me know when you get it.
Emirates 36, got flight plan call and ready for copy clearance.
Ready for copy clearance.
Emirates 36, declared to Zurich on the standby 1 Rome departure, runway 25, squawk 2162, information Romeo 1008.
Emirates 36, cleared to Zurich, Samba 1 Romeo departure, runway 23 right, squawk 2162, information Romeo, QNH 1008.
A readback is correct.
You get clear, pushback first, mate. You go out in front of me.
It shouldn't take me too long because I set the IRSs to instant, so...
No problem.
If I'm not ready in 5 minutes, just push, because if I'm not ready in 5 minutes, I'm not going to be ready at all. This is why you test things?
This is why you just fly a plane that you already know.
Manchester ground.
Oh my god.
9-1 Whiskey Alpha with you.
Ow.
Looks like I'm on Bravo Delta, requesting stand 208.
Whoa! Noisy man.
From 91 Whiskey Alpha ground, good evening, stand, say again, stand 208, what's that?
That's a firm.
Get cracking while you've still got ground,
Okay.
because I think I've missed something.
No worries. No
And
worries.
I'm going to have to full restart, and
Okay.
it's not fair on you, so get cracking.
Beacon's going to go on then. Thrust levers are idle. Parking brake is required. APU is on. That is on as well. External power disconnected. Let's get rid of that, and we'll go engine modes to ignition and start. And we're going to also call for pushback. Manchester ground, Swiss 39 at India. Request push and start, please.
Swiss 39 Indy, stand 28, push that through, facing to the west.
Was that facing to the left, sorry, for Swiss 39er India?
To the west.
I was glad I misheard you. Swiss 39er India.
I had to question myself then.
My apologies. I thought he said left.
This is why I like. This is why I like Stansted. There's only one way you can push.
Yes, yeah, I saw someone controlling there the other day and thought about that.
Manchester traffic, hello from Easy 441, exiting runway 23 right at Bravo Delta. Good evening.
What an enthusiastic individual.
That
Stand 4 via
Spy
Alpha
pilot.
Charlie and Lima for Easy 441.
It's who?
Oh, 757 spy.
Leaving by.
No way.
Yes.
No way.
Yep.
Oh man, that's awesome.
It's just landed.
Engine mode to ignition and start. Let's listen to this from the inside, everyone, because this sounds mighty spicy. I know that was a bit longer than my normal beauty shots, everyone, but I'm sure you can understand. That is a cracking noise. The P2U barks as well, going nuts in there, all the hydraulics as they come on. Sounds absolutely fantastic. So that's engine number 2 started. Let's get engine number 1 started now, shall we?
310, stand 10, fire Alpha Charlie,
Parking brakes have just gone on. Now we will get the tug will disappear for a minute. There's our guy saying goodbye with the bypass pin.
Ground is back.
Ground is back. Good timing. Engine mode to normal. Flaps set to 1.
Manchester ground.
Speed brakes are armed. APU is going to come off.
5 to 1 is ready for pushback.
APU bleed comes off first. Then
Okay,
master
5
switch.
to
And anti-ice we don't
1.
need. Manchester ground. Swiss 39 at India. Pushback onto Romeo from stand 28. Looking to taxi 23 right, please.
Swiss 39 India, taxi holding point unit 1, runway 2 right, November Charlie, Echo, Delta, Papa, Kilo, Juliet, brake.
November Charlie, Echo, Delta, Papa, Kilo, Juliet. Probably. You say break?
Yeah, he said break, but you shouldn't have done a break where you got to have a read back.
Yeah. Taxi Juliet 1 via Romeo, November Charlie, Echo, Delta, Papa, Kilo, Juliet for Swiss 39 India.
Sorry, I've got a road aircraft as well.
I didn't get a word of that.
He's got a rogue aircraft. Don't start taxiing until you got
Okay. I'm going to park brake and just ask him.
Yeah, just double check. You should be fine. Just double
Do
check.
you want me to just hold station for a moment, Swiss 39er India?
Swiss 39 India, no negative, you can kind of taxi, there's no factor.
Roger that. Taxi now, Swiss 39er India.
Ground Emirates 36, stand 26, push and start.
Emma 36, stand 26, push that through to the west.
Left?
Emirates 36, push and start approved to the west.
To the left.
West.
Oh, we're on our way, everybody. We are now taxiing, so we're going to go left here onto November Charlie, and then we're going to go left again onto Echo, then Delta, Papa, Kilo, Juliet. It's raining. Lovely to be back in the A320 again. Absolutely lovely.
Would you like to know where I screwed up?
I'm not sure. Yeah, go on.
The A310 only has, or it has 3 IRS switches you have to do. I only did 1, and then once you do all 3, you then have to press a button in the FMC, and then it will align the IRSs.
Right. Auto brake set to max. We have cabin crew have been advised, overhead panels, flight controls, flaps set for takeoff.
85 Mike Juliet, A320 stand 8 with information Romeo, I-5 to Zurich.
TCAS to TA or RA. Put it on that anyway.
Is it 85 man, Juliet?
As far as I'm sure now, it's just going to be a case of landing lights and nose wheel to take off when we get onto the taxiway. So yeah, we're going to crack on down here.
Can you say that again, please?
Is it 85 man, Juliet?
Echo, Delta, Papa, Kilo, Juliet, as expected.
Sorry, I'm new. What does that mean?
Just on my brake, Swiss 39 India, just hold position.
Hold position, Swiss 39er India.
Is 85 Mike Juliet. If you can just tell me your final cruise level, please.
Oh, 028, 280.
Final 280, that is the 85 Mike Juliet.
Oh dear.
39 India, continue taxi Juliet 1.
Continue taxi to Juliet 1, Swiss 39er India.
5
always
Mike
bad
Juliet.
85 Mike Juliet, do you say you call me?
Can you accept an odd flight level into Zurich?
He's going to Zurich as well. Race you.
Sorry, I didn't get that. Can you repeat that, please?
Oh, come on, mate.
Can you accept an odd flight level, which would be either 37, 35 or 390?
I'll do 390.
350, Roger. Stand by for clearance.
No, to be fair, he did say 390.
Yeah, he did just say 390.
But that'll all get
39 India.
Swiss 39er India, go ahead.
I've got a rogue aircraft on Kilo. It's in top, you're going to go straight through him, or if you want to hold and wait until he leaves, if he does move.
Roger that. I'll hold position for a sec. I don't think I see him at the moment. I don't see the rogue aircraft on Kilo, I'm afraid, at the moment. Not a clue.
It's moving, so it's alright. It's on golf now. It's fine. It's captain. It's fine. It's straight ahead.
Roger that. I'll continue taxi, Swiss 39er India.
Sorry about this.
Ground Emirates 36, ready for taxi.
Emirates 36, taxi to Juliet 1, runway 23 right, November Charlie, Echo, Delta, Papa, Kilo, and Juliet.
I can tell you that again if you want.
Taxi runway 23 right, holding point Juliet 1 by November Charlie, Echo, Delta, Papa, Kilo, and Juliet.
Oh, he's a professional, everybody.
EJ5 Mark Juliet, ready to copy clearance.
I mean, you'd hope so.
Oh, he's a professional, everybody. He doesn't need me.
Mike Juliet, ready copy clearance.
EJ85 Mark Juliet, cleared to Zurich, the Samba 1 Roma departure, runway 23 right, squawk 2724.
Oh, Air Portugal flying in on the reverses on the right. Oh God, I'm going off the taxiway.
Samba
I was too busy
1
watching.
Romeo, departure for 23 right, squawk 2724 for Sierra 108, and it was 280, I think it was.
EJ85 Mark Juliet, read back, is correct.
I was half expecting him to say thank for that.
At the end of the day, VATSIM is a training tool.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
You know, it's a learning environment. It's something that I got taught in my controller training was,
Yeah.
you know, if you're busy, just call a supervisor, they'll help them. You know, that's what the supervisors are there for, so.
Moving over to 122.8. Thanks very much for the ATC. Good patience tonight. I'll see you soon.
No, it's bye-bye.
Over to 122.8, everybody. I'll hold for a little bit if you want, Jack, or do you want me to just get going?
I'm now taxiing out. I'm on November Charlie. I'm about to join Echo, but there's an Austrian sat on.
Ah, yeah, they pushed back into... No, he should be on... Is he not on Delta? Lima.
No, he's on Echo.
Oh, wow, he's gone on to Echo. Okay, I would have thought he'd go on to Lima. But now that I've fixed my Manchester scenery, we're going to be flying here a lot. This is my home airport. I am going to be acting as if I'm based here. It's just going to be how it is, I'm afraid. You're going to see Manchester a lot. It's going to be, it is what it is, I'm afraid. If you don't like Manchester, then tough. Okay, so I'm just going to hold short here at Juliet 1. I'm just going to see if there's anything visible on approach. I don't think there is. Let's just check. Manchester traffic, Swiss 39 at India, holding short of 23 right at Juliet 1. Anybody on approach at the moment?
Mr. Traffic, Ryanair 87 Alpha Tango on final about 12 miles.
Roger that, 39er India will try and get out just in front if that's okay.
Yes, sure.
Parking brake's coming off, we're going to get on with it. We're going to get shifting so we don't get in Ryanair's way. They're 12 miles out, he's just said.
Ah, you got time for this 12 miles. You get 2 departures out in front of you.
Yeah. We should be all sound. So, what have we got to do on the checklist then? I'm now panicking. We've got the lights on, that's pretty much all I needed to do. Everything else is all set up, ready to go. Then it's just the after takeoff and climb checklist. So, yeah, let's get heading down to Zurich, shall we, everybody? Let's get a moving. I'm going to turn the lights on that middle panel just so I can see everything a bit more clearly. We're going to line up. This is the bit I love when you're lining up on the runway. It's so cool. When all the lights align on there. So lovely to be flying out of Manchester once again. Really, really love it here. It's so cool. Right then. Oh, we've overdone the turn a little bit there. Let's power it up, everybody. Catch you there, Jack.
I'll catch you there. I'll probably see you passing now because I'm on Echo.
Power is going up. All stable. Let's crank it. God, this thing shifts. Haha! Airspeed's alive. Knots. V1 rotate. I love this plane. This is a missile.
Oh yeah, I see you going.
Oh, she's a missile. Positive Rick, gear up, everybody. Following that flight director. She is a honey. Can't see anything out the window, so there's no point. Let's just look at the screen. Okay, we're gaining speed now. Fantastic. I've missed this thing, don't get me wrong, I've fallen in love with the 737 so much, but I do like this. Lever into climb, dip the nose down a little bit. Refresh rate on my screen seems a little bit low. Look at that departure. What a piggy. Over to the right. Awesome. Oh, it puts such a smile on my face doing this. Manchester traffic, Swiss 39er India, now climbing through 3,500 feet. Okay, going through a bit of cloud. Oh, it's lovely up here once you get past the cloud, Jesus. As you'd expect.
Runner 87 Alpha Tango on short, final 6.2.
It's just blasted through a speed restriction. Oh no, it's got it now.
Easily done.
Yeah, no, it's got it, it's got it. It just exceeded 250 and now it's got there. Okay, autopilot's going on, everybody. Let's check the list then, shall we? Landing gear is up, flaps are retracted, speed brakes are now disarmed. Nose light is off. I say that as I'm turning it off. Runway turn-off's coming off as well. Landing lights as required, seatbelt signs as required. We are out of Manchester, out of the gloom. We're going to go into standard pressure. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Initial altitude is 5,000, so we'll sit here for a minute. Let's get some beauty shots.
Let's go.
It is mighty cloudy up here. Can't see a thing. It's like a sheet of grey that just changes colour every so often. Let's check where we are then in terms of the departure. Oh yeah, we had the 1 Yankee on here actually, didn't we? We need to change that out to Samba 1 Romeo. Doesn't want us going to Tabley, does it? It does. It's got us on a right weird route. I'm going to go direct to Hon 58 because we don't need to do that turn. We'll go like that. We'll turn right now. It'll be fine. And then, yeah, once we get to Sandborough...
Traffic Emirates 36, Juliet 1 lining up for runway 23 right.
Yeah, I didn't actually exclaim that I was lining up or departing, did I? Naughty boy. So once we get to Sandborough, everybody, at flight level 50, we can crank it all the way up to flight level 350, up to cruise, and then we'll be chilling.
Manchester traffic Emirates 36 taking off 23 right.
Have a good one, mate. Never started my chrono. Rookie. Okay, we've just got past Samba, so we're going to crank it now to flight level 350. Let's get up there. I didn't change my cost index earlier. Let's have a look what that is. 10. 10. 10. 10, Jack. 10. Ugh.
I'm cranking mine.
I was going to say, well, you're in an A310. It's hardly fuel efficient, mate. Flipping out. You may as well put it up to 90.
I'm going up to 99.
We're going to go up now. Let's get some beauty shots of the climb. Let's do this puppy. It's a shame the shadows were doing some janky stuff there because that looked really pretty out of the wing window. I might change that angle over the course of the flight, but now we're up above the cloud. It is gorgeous up here. Flying up now, we're nearly at 10,000 feet, so landing lights are coming off, and we'll also take the seatbelt signs off as well, so all the cretins in the cabin can start punching each other with ease. On our way down to Zurich, or yeah, effectively down to Zurich and across to Zurich. We'll see whether Jack overtakes us on the way there, well, shall we, in his big chunky A310 with his... Have you actually put the cost index to 99?
Yes.
Love it. We'll race you down there.
We're filming this, it's now 10:15. We planned to depart 45 minutes ago, but...
We did.
Thanks, Any Builds.
Yeah, thanks Any Builds.
So, I need to get to Zurich as fast as possible, because I've got to be up at 8 o'clock in the morning, because I'm going karting.
His fault. Not mine. His fault. Let's have a bit of a cruise. I'm going to go get a drink. We'll be back with you in a sec, everybody. So a little progress report, everybody. This is where we are at the moment. We're just going down southeast over the UK. Still not left the UK yet, and still will not for a while, actually. Then we'll go a very, very short hop over the English Channel, and then it's a long straight line down through sort of northern France and over that way, and then we suddenly change our direction down here. So in terms of the arrival, I need to figure out the approach, actually, because we are supposed to be on... We're on runway 14, aren't we, on the approach?
It's variable at 2 knots, so you basically just use a preferential runway as to what you want to come in on to get the best parking stands.
Interesting.
I will probably need to use 3-4, because I'm not sure I can get the A310 in on 2-8.
What about 1-6? 1-6 would be better, because then you can roll all the way to the end and you're right by the apron.
I could go 1-6. There's no ATC on, so we're basically just going to be picking our approach.
ILS runway 16 from Amiki. No, that's horrible. I hate how this thing calculates arrivals sometimes. It's
Simbrief is trying to take us in 2-8. 1-6, we need to go on the relax arrival.
Yeah, I'm on Rilla 2 Alpha relax arrival. Unless we go relax ZH712 straight in.
Oh, hang on, yeah. Yeah, I'm on the relax 2 Alpha. I know, because that's the starting point. We could literally go relax straight into the arrival.
Yeah, relax CI16.
Yeah.
Mine's taking me all sorts. It's going Lamax, Amiki, Zue, then across the airfield, then ZH712, then around. It's awful. Yeah, I think I'm going to go relax, then to CI16. So if I put the Rilla 2A in on the arrival, I'm at cruise. Okay, so let's have a look at this then. Let's work this backwards, shall we? Relax, we literally want CI16 after relax. So we can get rid of that one, get rid of that one, get rid of that one, get rid of that one.
I left my APU on.
Oh,
I just realised I've got to 36,000 feet.
I was going to say, you need fuel as it is, mate. Don't be doing that. Jesus. Right, let's have a look at this bloody arrival. Yeah, there we go. That's pretty much it. Mint. Okay, cool. Well, we're at cruise now, everybody. So it's time to chill for a bit. Wait if we get any contact me's. I doubt it, because I don't think there's anybody online all the way down now. So we can just crack on down to Zurich, shall we?
VATSFI is giving me an ETA of 2828 Zulu, which is giving me exactly the same ETA as you.
Oh no. Oh no. Me and Dan do this too often as well.
It's fine, because we can just vector. I can vector around you if I need to.
I don't mind. I can do a slow approach if you want. I don't give one.
Your routing takes you out Biggin Hill, Dover.
Yes.
Let me reload my route.
Is yours more direct south and then across? Because there was another route, wasn't there? It curves around from sort of underneath. Yeah, so you're joining the same path as me, but a bit later.
No, I've got a completely different arrival.
I was going to say, surely you wouldn't be getting the same one as me from Relax.
It wants to take me in runway 14.
You can see the south coast of the UK now. Lovely. I'm going to check. Oh no.
Oh, they're all equally as terrible. I'll take runway 16.
Oh no. Oh, I thought my sim crashed then.
Oh, you okay?
It froze big time then. Oh, I didn't like that, Mom. These are just people that are below us basically talking about their own traffic down there. I wonder if I've still got this camera. Yes, look at this camera, everybody. Oh, enjoy this. I'll fade me out. Shut up, Chaz. Let's have a look on here then, shall we? So, yeah, there's UAE 36, there is Jack. Emirates 36. So yeah, he's actually almost level with us because we're here at the moment. What have we got around us? Wizz Air, is that Wizz Air UK, WUK?
That is Wizz Air UK.
Yeah. He's on his way to Paris, Charles de Gaulle. Anyone else going into LSZH? Where is it? There. There's
We've
a few people.
4 arrivals ahead of us. 1 guy behind us who's going to arrive from India at 2 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Wow.
Time. Swiss 171. Oh, Charles. He is flying a Boeing 747-200.
Oh yeah, my guy. Oh, would you go on details? Oh, right, you can do that. That's cool.
Yep.
So we've got, the departures. We've got Scandinavian A320s, 2 of them. 1 going to Stockholm, 1 going to Oslo. Swiss Boeing a 463.
That's a 767-300.
No, it's not, because that'll be B763. Those 2, A310, A320, Swiss A320, Eurowings.
You know what that
A320.
is, don't you, Chaz?
A B
463.
Don't tell me it's a 146.
Yes.
Oh, no way! It just made me realise 146-300.
Yeah, I haven't bought the 146 pack. I am definitely buying the
Oh, mate, I'd love to fly the 146, but Jesus, what a little wagon it's meant to be.
Have you seen all the screenshots of the Bluebird 757?
Oh, don't. Honestly, like I don't. People watching the video, I don't think you understand how much when the 757 comes out and I learn it, you can forget about the fly-by-wire A320. You can forget about the PMDG 737. The Citation, what's that? We're just going to be going back and forth from Manchester to Tenerife every day, and then every so often we'll do a repositioning flight to Bristol. And we'll just smack it into the sky because I'm so excited. You don't like if you've watched my Tower Simulator 3 stuff, you'll know how much I love 757s anyway. Because I scream every time I see one.
I remember being in Jamaica. God, this would have been 7 years ago now, and I sent you a picture. And I stood in the terminal flying home, and I sent you a picture of an American 757. And this is in the old American livery, where it's the silver one.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard you so excited over a text message.
I know. Yeah. It's I don't paint a great image of myself when I get too excited over 757s because I really go full childish excitement over them. What a plane. What a plane.
I am so looking forward to the 757, and they're doing a 76.
Oh, I don't care for 767s. I'm sorry, I just don't. Such a dull aircraft, such a generic aircraft.
Yeah.
You don't have to agree, you can tell me I'm a
I mean, I quite like the 7.6. I'm with, like, flight sims, I really like flying modern stuff, but actually seeing them in the flesh, I like the kind of 80s, 70s designs.
Yeah, yeah.
A300s, love them.
Well, they're a bit more exciting because they're a bit more raw and noisy, and I think that's why I like the 7.5, because it's still modern enough, but they're being phased out. But, I mean, they've got RB211s on, and they make an amazing racket. Oh, loads of people call it, like, the Ferrari of commercial jets, because it's got so much power. I mean, it's got... I think the RB211s are, like, just over 40,000 pounds of thrust, right? The stupid thing is, an entire Vulcan is 44,000 pounds of thrust. As soon as the 757's out, I'm obviously joking, you know, I will fly these others, but not often.
He's not.
Am I? I don't know. We'll see when it comes out. I might not learn it very well. There's one thing I hate about it, though. It's the fact that the entire cockpit looks like it's week-old chocolate that's been left on a windowsill. Like, oh god, I hate the colour of the cockpit, man. It's horrible. Just changing subject a second, Jack. What was the call sign you filed with Speedbird earlier?
Speedbird 1690. It's still pre-filed.
I was going to say it's showing as pre-filed on here. I just saw it because I thought, oh, someone else is going from Manchester, and I thought, hang on, you did Speedbird earlier.
No, yeah, 1327312 is me, so that's my. Even though I'm connected, that's my pre-file.
To top of descent, 217 miles. Sound. Right then. Barrows and minimums, that's basically all I need to put in, isn't it? Yeah, so we need the Q and H at that end, so we're going to put 1017.
Oh, hang on, this is radio, it's not.
Ah, radio is easy.
Yeah, it doesn't actually allow you to do altitude, it only does radio in this.
Oh, right.
You only have decision line.
I'm going to go on the charts and do Barrow anyway, to be fair, just for the
Oh, hang
interest
on.
of showing off.
I put my Barrow in. I put that in on the FMC, because it's not an MCD unit A310, it's an FMC.
Right.
And then I put the decision height in on the MCP.
Oh, right. Fair play. What categories are A320 Neo? A, B, C,
Big.
or D?
Oh, C, I think.
To be fair, it's only 10 feet difference, so I'm going to... The Barrow minimum is 1823. I can't remember what my last... I think my last flight was Madrid, and it was quite high there as well. Let's just check. Was there anything else I needed to do? Just thinking now, I don't really need the winds at the moment, do I? Yeah, it was only 3 knots as well. It's 180 at 3. I'm going to put it in for now, and then I'll know whether it's changed later, I suppose.
See, that's how technologically advanced your aircraft is. I don't have to do that.
You just do it via visual.
I just basically fly and hope.
So in a little bit, everybody, we're going to be putting the landing lights on when we start descending, then the seatbelt signs come on. We want constraint on, which I have on there anyway. Landing system as required. ECAM status, Barrow minimums and engine modes as required. Landing, we advise the cabin crew. Auto throttle comes off apparently. No, it won't. Auto brake as required, flaps set, speed brakes armed, landing gear, and then landing memo no blue. And it says after landing, so it doesn't even tell me to arm the approach or anything. That's great use. Useful checklist.
Part of the flows, isn't it?
Yeah, but I suppose it's more of a procedure checklist that I've got, so it should tell me to do everything. So looking at the charts again, I need to figure out my arrival altitude. I've just got to be above 7,000 at Amiki, but to be fair, I'm going relax and then straight in to 1.6, so I don't need to worry about any of that. I just need to check what I'm intercepting the ILS at, which is 4,000 feet. Well, I've preloaded 4,000 in the MCP, so just click that as and when, basically. That's the thing I find really nice about the 7.3, is that you can just line up the altitude and then it just does it when it's time, whereas with the Airbus you have to tell it at the right point, don't you? We don't want plan, we want... Actually, yeah, where is my top of descent? I can just check it on here, actually. It's after Gebda, so I've got a few waypoints yet before that. Well, we carry on cracking on, everybody. There's just a short few little bursts and breaks here and there at this point, but yeah, we've been going for 48 minutes-ish in the air. I think I've been going a little bit longer than that, to be honest with you, but yeah, not a bad flight at all so far. It's a very straightforward one, this, but as you saw, it's more the stuff on the ground at the beginning that was a bit of a pain in the backside. Yeah, we're on different runways then, Jack. You're on 1.4, I'm on 1.6.
No, I'm going 1.6.
You're going 1.6 as well. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do is actually pick a stand as well, while I think about it. I'm going to pick a stand to go on when I get there, because all the Swiss stuff goes in here on November, so let's go Alpha 46. I reckon I could get the aircraft off at Echo 7 and then literally straight into November and then Alpha 46. That's going to be my aim. So I'm going to write that down on my little thing on here, on my little scratch pad thing. Echo 46, or is it Alpha 46? I'll just say Alpha 46. We're going to be vacating runway 16, stand Alpha 46. Should be via something November. That's all I know so far, everyone. So we'll pop that on there. We'll carry on. Just pointing out, everybody, as well, sorry, there's Jack and I both had the same issue before, where it just said that our bandwidth isn't high enough for online mode, so the scenery looks crap. And I'm really hoping that doesn't affect... What?
I have it back. I had to go into the settings, and if you go into data, it had turned off my, online Bing Maps.
Oh, right, I'll just do that now, then.
I turned it back on, and it works.
Oh,
and
okay.
I've got the photogrammetry back. So my scenery now looks like it should.
And now... Scenery. So ignore that, everyone.
It no longer looks like a load of generic fields.
Yeah. Time lapse.
beautiful.
That's a
It's a
flight, Charles.
slightly older Emirates livery, so it's a slightly older font.
What?
And then it's one of the special ones. So it's the
Hang on.
Dubai
Someone's just said, have a good flight, Charles.
Who from?
I don't know. I just heard it over voice. Not sure if that was for me, Swiss 39 at India, Charles, but thank you, you too.
That was for you, man. I saw you swim right past me on the left.
Well, as long as there was no TCAS warning, we're all good, eh? Have a good one.
I know TCAS. Have a good one.
He just said I saw you scream right past me on the left. Let's see if we can see him from the outside. Ah, yes, there's an aircraft back up there. Oh, I've just got a beepy beep beep beep. Oh no, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Ah, what's this? Is that contact me? UAE 36. Oh, it's you. Piss off, Jack. Will I get banned if I write piss off?
Only if I report you.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I could dot wallop you.
Just gonna put no you. Okay, so 58 miles to top of descent. I get so scared about top of descent, everyone, honestly. I get so scared I'm going to miss it because I've missed it so many times, sat here chatting rubbish with Dan, and he's like, you should be descending soon, shouldn't you? And I'm like, oh yeah, should have done it already.
Should have done it 50 miles ago.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Getting onto the ILS at 16,000 feet. Okay, just switch that dial over there, everybody. As you can see, we're coming up to Gebda now, less than 20 miles to that, and there is the top of our descent. So once we get past Gebda, I'm going to hit the button anyway. It'll sort of do a shallow descent, and then it'll start really dropping at that point. We've got a 25 knot headwind at the moment, which isn't helping proceedings. Looking quickly at VATSIM again, we'll refresh the information. Jack is due in 3 minutes before us at the moment, but I'm pretty sure that's basing it off the full arrival for me, isn't it?
No, that's not basic. That doesn't base off any arrival.
Oh, right.
So that's basically assuming how long is it going to take you at your current speed to be over the top of Zurich.
Oh, okay.
That's all the information that VATSIM has to be able to make an educated guess.
I was gonna say, because surely there's a lot of variables for it to consider for that. Okay, so there's the little arrow, everybody. We're coming up to it right now, and boop. We're going to start descending. It's going to wind down the engines a lot. We'll go on board actually in the back and we'll listen to this because it might sound pretty cool. And obviously I'm basing that off the 737, which has the much noisier and beefier CFM56s on it, and it doesn't sound like anything in the Neo, so brilliant. Let's go outside anyway. She is gliding now, is Piggy. We are descending at 4,200 feet a minute. It's trying to catch up with profile, actually. I think I may have been a little tiny bit late. So we've set it to 4,000 feet. That's the altitude that we're going to intercept the ILS at. That is basically all we need to worry about. There's no restrictions that are going to stop us on the way down. So we're just going to float our way into Zurich now. It's a very simple, straightforward flight. It's mighty pretty down here, isn't it? It's a very flat part of Europe, but it's mighty pretty, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm coming in over... I think I'm coming in over some of the mountains.
Yeah.
I know, because the mountains are to the south of Zurich, aren't they?
Yeah, there's a hilly bit just to my sort of front right, but it's not very hilly. I suppose from up here it might not look it, but...
I'm basically coming in through a valley.
Oh, right. You're in the Mac Loop.
Yeah, basically I'm doing the Mac Loop at 30,000 feet.
Smashing. I'm going to have a hell of a descent here, I think. Although, no, I should be alright. What am I at now? 23,000. Yeah, I should be sound.
Oh, you'll be fine. I'm at 35.
It's a miracle, everybody. I'm on profile for once and below the speed, which is beautiful, because that's not normally what happens with Chaz in his A320neo.
I just realised I think I'm massively above my descent profile. So I am basically dropping out of the sky currently.
I mean, you're in an Airbus A310, you were bound to at some point.
Yeah, I just don't think it started descending, and then I kind of turned it off the descent profile, turned it back on again, and it was like, oh no, you need
it's
to
suddenly
descend
gone,
at, like,
hang on.
1,000 miles an hour, so speed brakes out.
What I'm going to do, everybody, is when we get below 10,000 feet, we'll do the usual, put landing lights on, seatbelt signs will come on. We will also, at that point, put landing system on as well, just to try and capture it a little bit early. What I've always been told is you go left to right, really. You go landing system, then localizer, then arm the approach. I'm just reminding myself of this, just in case I forget anything. It's been a while since I've flown the A320neo. I've been doing the 737 a lot, so yeah, I'm pretty sure that as long as I look at the right page of the checklist, I'll get it right.
Oh, no.
Go on.
My route in my FMC is not lining up with the route that I've filed.
Phenomenal.
I'm currently inbound relax.
Yeah, you mentioned relax before, and I wondered why you were going there. That's what I was saying. So you're going like past it and then turning back and doing a chicane thing, I'm sure.
Yes.
One day, Jack. One day.
Why do I bother?
It's always when I'm recording as well.
Yeah, if you weren't recording, it
I've
would
not painted a great picture of Jack so far with my videos, with the amount of technical issues and mishaps that we've had. But Jack does know what he's doing. I can guarantee it. I've seen it in the flesh when we've been, well, I say in the flesh like we haven't just been on Discord, but I've seen him do flights on Discord when we've just been sat chilling for a day, and yeah, he knows what he's doing. So
it's fine. I can rescue it.
It's you lot. It's having an audience on YouTube, even though you're not here now.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do this. Let's spin it due north. Just so I got some time to lose some altitude.
Altitudo. Well, there's a tiny dot there. I'm not sure if it's going to come through on the recording, but he's there. I can tell you he's there. There's Jackaboy. It's rendered the plane in. Well, I can't see the livery, but...
Is it an A310?
No. It's the yellow, awful substitute thing, but I can actually see you out the window. There he is. That's a TCAS alert if I've ever seen one. Okay, below 10,000 feet pretty much now, so we're going to put landing lights on. We're going to put the seatbelt signs back on. And this puppy is about to start slowing down. I'm above the speed profile by the look of it. That's annoying. I'm trying to think what's next, really. We don't need to put any flaps in at this point. We're just gliding. Okay, so we're coming up to CI-16 at 8,400 feet, so I really need to start slowing puppy down, to be honest with you. I'm going to try and get it in to 200 knots here. I'm going to put landing system on. I'm going to try and get to 200 knots. Probably bring a notch of flaps in soon as well. We need to come out of standard pressure. What's the barometrics here before I do that? 1017. Zurich traffic, Swiss 39 at India, starting turn onto final approach. Zurich traffic. Not that there's anyone about.
Me.
Yeah. To be fair, I probably need to arm the approach now, don't I, to get that glide slope?
Yeah, you need to do it now.
Yeah. Oh, I've literally just clicked it. Cat 1. Mint. So, landing cabin crew, be advised. Let's just pop that up there. Just give them a little bit of a big ding. Auto throttle. I'm going to leave auto throttle on, to be honest with you. We're then going to have auto brake as required. We're going to go for low auto brakes today. We're going to go flaps set. Speed brakes are going to be armed. Then we're going to have landing gear down, and yeah, all good on the ECAM. So doing 200 knots at the minute. Just about to turn. I'm going to wait till we've turned onto final. The runway is just out there somewhere. Oh, it's there. Hello. Wow, it's a lot closer than I thought it was. I'm going to put the gear down at this point, and I'm going to reduce the speed down to the landing speed, basically. I'm going to tell it that I want 160 knots. Get the gear down. And then we can go flaps full any second now.
2,500.
Flaps 3. Flaps full, everybody. Any second now, we should start our little turn. be fair, maybe I put the gear down a little bit early there, but it is what it is. Runway in sight, everybody, just in front. And we are currently 10 miles out. Zurich traffic, Swiss 39er India, runway 16. 10 mile final, runway 16. Zurich traffic, Swiss 39er India. May as well just repeat the whole message, Chaz. Runway turn-offs we're going to put on. What lights do we need to put on here? Come on, stupid switch.
Because once you land, you'll go landing off, strobe off, nose to taxi, and then your turn-offs come off when you enter the ramp, and your nose come off as you're turning off onto the stand.
We've got the glide slope, we are on it. I'm going to bring the speed way down now because it's 128 that we want. She's going to be floating in. We're going to be nice and slow here. This is going to be good. Nose is coming up slightly. I'm not doing anything at the moment. We're still on the autopilot. Beautifully scenic approach this. The weather's a little bit all over the place. There's some hefty cloud cover around. Don't forget, everybody, the taxiway that we're aiming for to come off at here is Echo 5. We want to come off. No, it's not. No, I'm talking rubbish. It's Echo 7.
You're not getting off at Echo 5.
No, Echo 7, Echo November. That's what we want. Echo 7, Echo November. I'm not going to say my... Well, to be fair, I've decided recently in life that I want my final words to be, watch this. And I'm not going to say that. Because that's when it's going to go to pot.
What stand are you going for?
Alpha 4-6 we're going for.
Okay, I'll probably go 4-4.
Roger that, mate. I'll catch you on the ground. I'm going to take autopilot off. And we're going to go for it.
Good luck.
Thank you, mate. Oh, lovely frame stutter to go with it as well. Fantastic. To be fair, the aircraft hasn't been buffeted around by anything. I've got a 3-knot crosswind from the right-hand side.
1,000.
That says TA only. Do you want
1,000.
TA only? Have that.
Yeah.
There we go. I've just done it now.
It's automatic when you go below 1,000 feet.
Roger.
TARA.
Oh, I've just changed it anyway.
1,000.
Oh, that's fine.
He said 1,000 3 times now because of the terrain. I'm not touching anything here. It's just floating in. It's so well managed, this aircraft. I'm going to just mess about with it. I'm just going to poke the nose down a little bit just for the fun of it and just knock it out of its rhythm. Just so I can twitch the stick about a bit and feel like I'm actually flying the thing. That's the thing with the Airbus. Sometimes, you know, it's very rewarding because it's so easy to fly. But other times, you know, I enjoy the 7.3 because you have to throw it about a bit more. You have to do a bit more manual input here and there, and keeps it a little bit more exciting in the 7.3, I find. Okay. Flaps are full, spoilers are armed, we're coming in 500 feet.
Above.
100 above minimums.
400. Minimum.
Continue. A little bit low. 2 white, 2 red on the pappies. Okay, if this was a 737, I'd be doing like 240 knots at this point. Are we going to butter it, everyone? Are we going to butter it? First flight back in the A320neo. Are we going to butter it? What do you reckon? Are we going to butter it? I'm going to put an advert in now. Watch this.
50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
The butter is real.
Oh, I'm going to absolutely slam this.
Welcome to butter. Not even using reverse thrust. Where's Echo 7? Because we are well short of Echo 7. Was that butter or was that butter, everyone? Yikes. Yikes. Oh, dearie me. Zurich traffic, Swiss 39er India vacating runway 16 at Echo 7. Runway 16 at Echo 7. After I have no frame stutters. Jesus.
What, good or bad?
Like... No, I was just a shed load of frame stutters.
Oh, I'm screwed.
Oh, that was such a good landing. I'm so happy with that. Zurich traffic, Swiss 39er India has vacated runway 16 at Echo 7. Okay, let's do some tidying up. Let's just check. I need to put the parking brake on because otherwise the plane's going to start moving. After landing, speed brakes need to be disarmed, thank you. We need to clean the flaps up. Engine mode goes into normal. I didn't know it came out of that ever. TCAS goes to standby. PWS, predicted wind shear, off. We need APU master switch on, and then, of course, APU bleed on as well. Anti-ice is required. Landing lights off. Runway turn-offs off, and nose light to taxi. Cool. Oh, runway turn-offs on. Okay. Sound.
Yeah, turn-offs on for the taxi, you turn them off coming onto the ramp.
Going to taxi to stand now. Zurich traffic, Swiss 39 at India, taxiing stand Alpha 46 via Echo November. I need to get GSX to give me a stand.
Zurich traffic, Emirates 36, short final runway 16, 4 miles at Zurich traffic.
Taxiing in on November. You can see the GSX people on the left. How are you doing, Jack? He's concentrating.
Zurich traffic, Emirates 36, runway 16, landing Zurich traffic.
Let's turn on to stand, are they there? Hello. Oh, it's got the auto gate thing. That's cool. We are flying up to this gate. Jesus Christ. Ah, too far. Messed it up. Oh, and I just missed Jack's touchdown. Look at them diamond-shaped engines. How did it go, Jack?
I managed to get off at Echo 5.
I was going to say, hang on. Yeah, you got off at Echo 5. What? In an A310? Jammy sauce.
Medium auto brakes, and may have been some reverse involved.
And here we are on the ground at Zurich, everybody. So it's time to shut the puppy down here at stand Alpha 46. Let's jump back up into the cockpit. We want to go parking brake on, which it very much is. Nose light is off, which it already is. Runway turn-offs come off. APU bleed is on, I've already done that. And engine masters 1 and 2 come off. Next up is the seatbelt signs that come off, and then the beacon light comes off. And after that, we then have the fuel pumps that all come off as well. So we're going to go the opposite direction to how we did at the beginning. And that is us. That is us on the ground here at Zurich. Really enjoyed that flight, actually. Really good stuff. I've wanted to do a Swiss Ops flight for a long, long time, but finding out that this airport, this beautiful airport, is free and part of the game is absolutely awesome. It doesn't look bad at all, to be fair. There's this weird pixely effect with the glass, like I've said, on the windows, but it's not so bad. Where has Jack gone these days? He has gone where the... Oh, he's here. You've got the hydraulics on your plane, have you, Jack? Flipping out, it's bouncing around like mad.
I have completely missed the taxiway.
The jetway is joining now, and we'll give you a pretty GSX shot before we go. But Jack, thanks very much for flying with me once again, mate. Glad it was another entertaining one, because of filled with technical issues and all sorts, but it's part of the fun, mate. Is there any final words you want to say to the lovely people before we go?
One day I'll get a flight in that isn't filled with technical issues, and sorry I can't come and join you, I'm going to the Delta ramps.
Well, thanks very much, mate. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Really hope you've enjoyed this, and we'll see you again very, very soon.